Allahu Akbar. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amen. May Allah grant us clarity, conviction, and courage. Amen. So in Islam, when we are making supplication, when we're praying, we do what's called fard, what is obligatory and in prayer. And after that, we make dua. So that's a direct conversation or communication with Allah. And typically you do it for yourself, for your family, for whomever. And it's not structured. You just talk, you flow, you just talk to your creator. And that's what we're going to do right now. So, oh Allah, I come to you as a servant in need. I ask you to forgive what is crooked inside of me. I ask you to clean what is dirty inside of me. I ask you to restrain the reckless side of me. I ask you to correct everything that is false inside of me. I ask you to weaken my ego and strengthen my obedience in you. Oh Allah, I ask you to keep me from speaking above my rank. Oh Allah, I ask you to keep me from knowledge that inflates me and does not clean me. Oh Allah, I ask you to keep me from strength that makes me harsh. Allah, I ask you to keep me from influence that makes me blind. Oh Allah, grant me hikmah. Oh Allah, grant me with words with the precise placement. Allah, grant me silence with purpose. Oh Allah, give me a heart that can carry truth without being arrogant. Allah, grant me control over my tongue. Allah, grant me the restraint to wait when waiting is the wiser move. Oh Allah, grant hikmah to everyone watching this right now. Allah, grant hikmah to the men who are trying to lead while still fighting their own appetites. Allah, grant hikmah to the women who are carrying their homes, their children, pressure, money, pain. Allah, make wisdom beloved to us, Allah, and make us hate foolishness, make foolishness ugly to us. Allah, make truth heavy in our hearts and in our tongues. Allah, make our private lives support the words that we speak. Allah, make our decisions clean. Ameen. Let's talk about hikmah. Hikmah is one of the highest things that a man can ask Allah for. Not money, not status, not your reach, not applause, not ease, none of that. Hikmah. So let's talk about what hikmah actually is. It comes from one of Allah's names, Al-Hakim, all wise, the perfectly governed. Hikmah is not intelligence, or not just intelligence. You see, intelligence is raw processing power. A computer technically has intelligence. Hikmah is something else. Hikmah is the calibration between knowledge and action at the right moment, precisely. That word, right moment, is doing heavy lifting. You can know the truth and deploy it at the wrong time and destroy an entire relationship, destroy a deal, a movement. That's knowledge without hikmah. It's not the vibes. You can also see the right moment clearly, but you have nothing to say. The timing without the substance. When you have hikmah, you're loaded and you're aimed precisely like a sniper. Now, the Holy Quran drops it in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:269. He gives hikmah to whom he wills, and whoever has been given hikmah has certainly been given much good. Allah did not say he gives it to the smartest. He said he gives it to whom he wills. That should not stop you. It means hikmah is not a skill that you just grind, right? It's not something you're born with. It is a state you are granted, and the conditions for receiving it is not academic. It's moral. It's spiritual. These conditions are the product of years of sincere alignment. Now here's the science. Your prefrontal cortex governs executive function, impulse control, long-term decision-making, consequence mapping. Neuroscience calls this cognitive regulation. The Quran calls it hikmah. Think about it. What activates full prefrontal development? It's time, it's discipline, it's emotional regulation, it's stillness. The same conditions that spiritual traditions have always required for wisdom. The human brain does not finish developing until age 25. But the scholars of Islam say HIKMA does not fully arrive until a man has lived, lost, been humiliated, rebuilt, and remained. That's not a metaphor. That's literally neurology. Here's the contrast. The world sells you information. Math proves that information without HIKMA, it's like ammunition in the hands of somebody who don't know how to aim, right? A lot of men are drowning in information right now. You got so much information at your disposal. Podcasts, content, books, threads, like it's everywhere. They know facts, right? They cannot make a decision under pressure though. They know what to do. They do not know when or how or what it costs, or maybe they're not brave enough. The gap between knowing and doing, governing, is exactly the territory that HIKMA rules. A man without HIKMA does not always say what he knows. He says what is needed, right? He holds the rest. And that's not being weak, that's having governance. Now, I have an exercise for y'all. This is how we work on our HIKMA. For the next 2 days, that's 48 hours to be precise, before you speak in any high-stakes conversation, business, family, or otherwise, insert a 3-second pause after you have thought and before you open your mouth. No exceptions, no exemptions, none of that. 3 seconds. Use that gap to ask one question. Is this the right moment for this truth? Track how often that your answer is no. That gap is where HIKMA lives. This is how you train that muscle. Assalamu alaikum.